Oh, hello and welcome to the final episode of Otaku Social Club for the year of 2023. I'm joined by my co-host, the real Honey Bear here, and we have an epic show for you guys today. It is going to be our top 15 anime list of the year, including some that started maybe last year but did in fact end in 2023. Is there any other criteria that I'm missing there, Honey Bear, for us to get into this?
No clue, man. Probably not. But I think we somewhat made it up as we went. Yeah, it's just anime from this year that if they aired an episode this year, we included it. So
Yeah.
I think that's fair enough, right?
I agree. You know, it doesn't get much better
And
than that.
some were just one singular episode, and they still made the list.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty
Yeah.
accurate, honestly.
You know which ones I'm talking about?
Nope, not at all, man. Not at all.
Not at all.
Nope, couldn't tell you, but you're gonna tell me because you know that's what it's all about here. We're not even gonna dive into an anime of the week this week because we got so many shows to talk about with a total of 20 apiece. We did 5 honorable mentions, 15 total, and then I think we're gonna do a little mashup to try to do a official Otaku Social Club top 10.
Absolutely.
Was it, or is it top 15?
We could go top 15.
Okay.
I'm just gonna slap them all together so we can
Do like an average.
bump it up. Yeah, just an average.
Yeah. Okay. We take those.
So
It's a W.
yeah. So basically, for that part, we will take whatever. Say Z-Boy had. So we have Attack on Titan here as my background. Say Z-Boy put that as rank 1, and I put it at rank number 5. Then that gave a total score of 6, and it will be tallied. And then the top anime with the lowest scores will just be put on our top 10 list, and that'll be the official Otaku Social Club top 10 or top 15 list. If we, for some reason, had an anime that was not on our list, then we count it as one less than our honorable mentions.
Yep.
Nope, because there was a lot of good anime. We didn't have time to watch it all. So
I mean, there are so many good shows that came out in the last year to year and a half that we started getting confused, or we watched those shows for the first time this year. We had to go do some cross-reference, double check, double down on it, make sure we were still in the right, still in the know. Man, so many good shows. This might have been the best year of anime ever. Might have been.
It really could have. Yeah, we were talking about that briefly beforehand. I didn't keep track a lot of what the greatest years of anime of all time were, but holy cow, some of the greatest anime of all time had extra seasons, came back, started this season, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or finished. Or finished this season. A few of them finished this season.
Absolutely amazing.
Especially with what we have on our list here. It's actually otherworldly how good this season of anime, or this year, should I say, not just season, but this year of anime. I'm so used to us talking about seasons with how we structure our episodes that it's crazy to even try to just put an entire year into one episode. This could have been a two-parter. We could probably talk for 4 hours, but we ain't got time for that, and nor do our listeners. So most importantly, I'm going to jump into my list to start things off here, Honey Bear. I'm going to jump in. And I'm going to start
where are we starting?
From number 15. And go up to
number
1.
15?
I think we build up. I think we do the build up.
Okay, you want to go number 15 to number 2 and then honorable mentions?
Oh. I like that. I like that. That's a spicy take. That's different than the traditional. That's how we do it here in the Otaku Social Club. Man, my brain still a little thummy. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, over the holidays,
thummy.
I messed up big time. All right, I ruined my career as a hand model. That's out the window, never to be seen again.
Gone.
You can't see it happening here. It's gone. As my boy said, it's dunzo.
Rest in
Dunzo.
peace.
Yeah, some 07s in the chat for the Z thumb, man. This thing has carried me through a lot of Halo tournaments. It still can do that. It didn't change that much, but I'm just like missing like a chunk out of it. I played with the mandolin, and I didn't watch my fingers. It says it on the freaking thing. It says on the thing. Watch your fingers. You know what I wasn't doing when I did this? Watching my fingers.
You definitely were not watching your fingers. You did get to have a really good look. A look that a lot of people don't have of your thumb afterwards, though.
Sure did.
Personally, I have never seen my thumb like that. So.
Yeah. I mean, if you ever want to know what it was like in ancient times to get your wound sealed, they do this thing called cauterizing because you get slashed by a sword, and well, I learned what it's like to smell your flesh.
Yeah.
For those that
they've
are
been doing that for hundreds of years, maybe thousands
of years, bro.
Just same method. Like, bring out the
Oh
big
man, what am I doing? Oh, okay, I'm okay. I'm
living
okay.
like our forefathers.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like I got knighted, but everybody keeps telling me I can't say that because royalty didn't knight me, actually. But let's just be honest. I mean, the great people at Denver Health, they knighted my thumb. My thumb is knighted. All right, it went through the works to be here. But enough about me. Number 15 on my list.
Wait, hang on. Before we keep going, you said knighthood. Did you know that you could get lordship? And I can't remember, what is it? It's another country, Scotland.
Okay.
If you buy a foot of land, you
really
can technically be a lord.
All right. All right. This is what we gotta do.
There's places that
neither of our partners are gonna allow this.
Sell a foot.
They're gonna hate us for it, but we're gonna sell our homes and we're becoming lords of Scotland. You down?
No, I think it's pretty cheap.
Oh.
Become a lord, Scotland. Here we go. Because you just buy for as little as $50.
Okay.
You can just own a square foot of land.
I'm down with
this, and then legally
dude.
become a lord or lady.
All right, we should make this happen. Actually, our partners would love this. We'll just make them into ladies, and we'll be their servants for the rest of our lives, for the rest of eternity.
You can be lords or ladies, and every person that comes on the podcast, every guest, we just give them a lord or lady.
Yo, side note.
Here's your $50 plot of land in Scotland.
How did you not get gifted a sub as one of my biggest lurkers? How did that? Huh? Bro, there just on the list right now. There's over 150 gifted, and you didn't get one.
Yeah, not me, man.
Fraud.
Not me, man.
Twitch is fraudulent, man. Yo, Bezos, I'm gonna need like some of my money back, dude. You took 50% of it.
I'm actually almost a VIP status forever, which is fun.
Dude, that's why I'm saying. I'm like, dude, you've actually you've been watching a lot, bro. Like,
we've only known each other for what, a year now?
Yeah,
not even. Is it?
I think it's been a year. Yeah,
because
I started. Yeah, I started in December of last year for my first cast.
Anyways, all right, I'm done with my lords and ladies. But Lord
dude, that's
Z-Boy,
great. Yeah, thank you.
What is your 15th pick?
Yeah, number 15 for me this year of 2023 on my top 15 anime list, Zom 100.
Woo!
Zom 100 had some of the most unique art I'd ever seen in a show. It really did something different. Instead of being like gore everywhere and crazy bits and intestines, from a anime that is about zombies and the zombie nation taking over Tokyo specifically. It uses color. It uses a lot of like splatter color at that and does some really, really cool things. And I feel like you could actually pick up the show almost in like any episode for a lot of how the storytelling is done. And you can just kind of watch it from there. Yeah, you might be missing a few things here and there, but I really like how the show is really like a slice of life if we were in the zombie apocalypse.
Correct. Yeah, I mean, the only reason... spoiler alert, it is not on my list. The only reason it's not is because the hiatus. I didn't get to watch the final 3 before we did this podcast. So,
yep.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, I mean, that was awkward. New studio got a really big show, really big title, really big. I believe it's a light novel, if I'm not mistaken, actually. And they just got overwhelmed by the deadlines.
It happens.
But instead of pushing their workers to the brink of Sudoku, yes, I know that's the number game. Don't worry.
Hey, who would do that? I don't know.
Yeah.
What company would do that?
Couldn't tell you. Not sure clue about that. Maybe we'll talk about it when we get to that show on our list.
No idea.
But they took time off. They made sure that the episodes were dank, really, really solid, really well thought out, really good animated, instead of just working their people to the brink of non-existence. So, Honey Bear, what's your top 15? Number 15.
15, which we both didn't realize actually finished in March of this year. So, started in 2022, finished in March of this year. So, we got, I think, 7 or 8 episodes in this year, which count it. Blue Lock.
It counts.
Blue Lock snuck into my number 15. Was pretty hyped for Blue Lock. It was one of the best sports anime of all time. It only hit number 15 on my list because One, it wasn't it wasn't the greatest, or maybe even top 2 or 3 sports anime. It was top 5 for sure.
I was gonna say, can we say
But
it was? Isn't it
holy cow.
still coming out? Like, aren't we waiting? Like, it is, because it's still.
It could be.
Yeah, there we go.
Could be.
There, okay, cool. I'm like, it was? Like, what is
Could
this,
be.
EPO? Like, are we talking about, like, a fortune's past, my guy?
It just could be. Just barely could be.
What are you, TFT, hinting at it? We're going back sets? We're getting an old set remade? She.
Yeah, snuck into the 15th spot for me. It was a pretty fun watch. So,
love
and
that.
you did not have it on the list, correct?
No.
We'll just talk about the anime once. Does that work for you?
It would have made, my my show, or my list, should I say, had we been talking about it last year. But I think there are so many good shows that came out this year,
Too many.
and or had like big impactful moments for continuing series that it just it could have made my honorable mentions, but I wanted to give some other show spotlights.
Fair. That is fair. What do you got for 14?
For 14, 1-4. I think this is going to be the first one that's on both of our lists. This might be higher on yours than it is on mine, but that's because I liked the first season more, and that's going to be Spy Family Season 2.
Yes, sir. Yeah, just Season 2.
Yeah, just Season 2. Season 1 was so good because, well, Anya-chan must be protect. We must protect.
At all costs.
Yeah,
all costs.
She's the best, dude. I just want peanuts, you know? Like, if I was allergic to peanuts, I would be sad because I couldn't be Anya's best friend.
Absolutely. Yeah, what a great anime. Should I spoil where it's at on my list, or just kind of
no. Wait.
I'll freeze for a second.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it when I get there.
Yeah, we'll get there because that's where we'll start going into the cross analysis for the official list of Otaku Social Club.
Yes, sir.
But for me, I will say, and I've said it before on the show, but for those that will be watching this for their very first time, not knowing a whole lot about what's going on in the background with us, maybe this will make them go and watch that episode. By the way, you should go and watch the other episodes. Spy Family is the best feel-good show I've ever seen. If I'm having a bad day, I'm trying to turn my life around, I'm trying to turn my day around, I'm trying to turn myself upside down because I chopped a chunk out of my thumb. Spy Family, that's exactly where I'm going to feel good, feel better about my life, feel better about just everything and anything that I need. It's great. Really, really good show. Slice of life to the T.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
14 for me. Move on. This is going to be the controversial one for a lot of people. Attack on Titan. Is number 14 for me. Wasn't my favorite show of all time. I liked it. Wasn't too high up there. Liked it a lot, but it's one of those shows.
I'm changing his background. Hold, please.
It's a little too dark for me, and that's like, it's just a personal preference at that point. It's one of the greatest stories ever told, but a little too dark for me.
I'm changing his background. All right, new background.
You know, the final episode was didn't go how I wish it would have went.
Your background is now Demon Slayer, which you knew because you pulled it over. You grabbed it from the back and you pulled it on down.
I grabbed it.
Yeah, look at all those Hashiras, dude.
Invited all
amazing.
My friends over, and they just stood behind me.
Why do you have all your friends in slices like my thumb, bro?
Hey man, that just happens sometimes.
See, you were playing with the mandolin as well for Christmas.
That's right. Except for I didn't chop my thumb. I chopped my friends.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, not like this.
Yeah, we'll dive into Attack on Titan a little bit more in depth soon. But go ahead and hit us with your number 13 here.
Actually, we're going to honorable mentions.
Wow. Okay.
Yep, we're holding there. We're going to honorable mentions from here. It's honorable mention
man.
time. It's honorable mention time. You know why?
All right.
Because Trigun had a relaunch. Trigun is one of my all-time favorite shows from my childhood. It's one of the few animes I ever actually watched with my dad from start to finish. And he actually enjoyed it a lot because, we watched it dubbed. Because the OG, I think the dubbing is as good as the subbing for me. It just, like, the voice of Vash is so clean. But yeah, Vash the Stampede might be one of my favorite all-time anime characters, up there with Gojo Satoru, up there with the likes of Kenpachi from Bleach, up there with the likes of Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. I love Trigun, and Trigun relaunch really did do it for me. I liked the way that they redid the story, and they actually hit us with a little bit something different than just remaking it, reanimating it, and pushing out the same content.
Deals. Just you want to go through all your 5 honorable mentions? I'll hit my 5. Or
yeah. I'll keep going.
Run through them,
man. My next one on my honorable mention list is one that came out earlier in the season. My Home Hero. I was watching this, not to be confused with My Hero Academia. If you type that in, it might think that that's what you're looking for on Crunchyroll. You are not. You're looking for My Home Hero, which is kind of a dark and twisted anime. This is not for the honey bears in the world, as it does follow Well, it might, because you are a father, and I'm sure you would do anything for your daughter, especially if she was dating the son of a Yakuza gang lead.
Probably.
And he tried to kill her.
Yeah, they did change some things.
Right. And episode 1 is literally all about that, and it gets some crazy twists, some crazy turns, and I highly encourage you guys to check it out if you're into that kind of criminal what is this, true crime, there we go, that's the word I was looking for, true crime style of documentaries or something. It does a really good job at turning that into an anime and applying some of the mafia style of things, some of that true crime style of things, and converging them into one. It's a really sweet anime in terms of storytelling and character development. It's not so sweet in terms of what it's actually doing and what's happening. It's crazy. Don't try this at home. That's all over your screen a bunch. My next one on my list is Ice Guy and His Cool Female Colleague. Might have been one of my favorites in terms of slice of life animes this year. There are a couple that outdo it that are on my top 15, but this anime was just fun. This anime was good. It was cozy. It felt right. Almost too cozy. They
brought in good characters too. It was a great one. Did not show up on my list, but what a great anime.
No, it really was. And I feel like any good slice of life, you can just kind of pick it up. You could watch it from the last episode to the first episode, and it really doesn't matter where you pick it up at. You just feel like you're a part of something. Mm-hmm. Next up for me is going to be Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? Season 4, Part 2. That name is so short. What a short anime name, honestly.
Is that one of the greatest anime names of all time?
I mean, I used it as a stream title for like 4 years. Okay, that's not real for a year and a half, but yeah.
It's so good.
When Battlegrounds came out, PUBG, I literally was saying, "Is it wrong to pick up girls in a Battlegrounds?" And people love that title. I mean, I tried to all chat at everybody, and I just kept picking up dudes. But I mean, I guess I got that appeal. It doesn't bother me, man. I mean, I'm not that way, and nothing against anybody that is, but I was trying to pick up girls in a battleground.
Hey, good on you for just picking up somebody though.
Dude, they got in my car, they hit me with a pan. They got in my car, they hit me with a pan. It was rough, bro. It was rough. I needed first aid everywhere.
Hey, proud of you though.
So for me, I actually got 2 seasons of this year, which probably is why it's on my honorable mentions, because I didn't actually know how to rank it. But it did get outplaced by some of the other shonen that came out this year, and I think having too much shonen on your list is a problem. I love shonen.
Big fair. Such a great genre.
Bungo Stray Dogs. Big Dazai fan.
On the list.
Really like it a lot. That's my final honorable mention. It got 2 full seasons this year, one of which being kind of like a prequel season or almost like a ad-lib season, and then the other getting back to the mainstay story. My favorite part about this entire series is the fact that all of their abilities are forms of literature. That's the best part of it. Yeah. Yep.
I haven't got past season 1, so
yeah, you'll find that out. Even in season 1, when you see them use an ability, look at what the name is actually. Take your time, take it in. Like some people have Art of War as the name of their ability. That's a form of literature. Some people have H.P. Lovecraft story titles as their abilities. So really cool, really unique show in terms of the shonen genre. Lots of action, lots of good craziness happening, but most importantly, Dazai's the man. All right, honorable mentions for my boy Honey Bear. How they looking, bro?
Yes, sir.
I saw you typing over there. Were you changing some on me?
No, absolutely not. No. And I hope nobody can hear my typing. If you can, I apologize.
No, you're good.
No, I'm adding. So I'm putting the names down of anime that will potentially make it to the top of our list.
Okay.
And then I'll be updating that as we go, so that we can chat through the point totals when it gets to that point.
Yes, the totals of points.
That way it's not a lot of 10 minutes of me typing things in.
Yeah,
You know.
that's fair.
My list. I'll run through these. Some of these we're going to talk about a little bit later as well. Yamada level I'm just going to call it Yamada level 999. Great show. Great slice of life. Great love. Great romance anime. Uh, Absolutely love the characters. They're strange. They're weird. They're shy. And everything is great towards the end. The ending was phenomenal. For those of you who haven't seen it, definitely recommend sticking around till the end. It's good. Yeah, just a cool little spin on a romance anime, if you will.
Very nice. Very nice. No,
Oh.
I actually have that on my watch list as we speak. I'll probably be diving into that here in the next couple of days as well. I'm kind of taking it easy because of the thumb, so I got a lot of anime to watch.
Plow through it. Hell's Paradise is next on the list. So Hell's Paradise might have gone higher, maybe should have gone higher on my list. This was a tough one for me, mostly because I haven't processed the ending yet. I still have not processed what the heck happened. I think a second watch of it is going to be needed for me to fully understand this anime.
I think there are some on your list that are fraudulent. There are some on your list that are fraudulent. What the, huh?
Fraudulent?
What is this? Honorable mention for one of the best stories of the year? Sir, fraudulent? Illegal.
I gotta watch it again, man. You gotta watch it again. It's good. I loved it, but I did also watch it on a plane. So I watched it on the plane going to Vegas and back. So yeah, TFT Con and back. So that also could have held to it, but man, what a great show though. Freaking loved it. Definitely gonna rewatch it. And it could go up or down on my list, I guess, depending on how I was feeling for that. But yeah, really, really good anime. Highly recommend. Next on the list is did you watch this? Konosuba, An Explosion of This Wonderful World. Did you watch that?
Is it the season of Megumi?
It's like the Konosuba. Do you know what Konosuba is?
Yeah, I know
Megumi.
Dude. Yeah.
Megumi?
Not Megumi. What's her face?
Exploding Girl.
Fire Sorcerer Girl.
Fire Exploding Sorcerer Girl. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Kind of the spin-off of
I watched
her.
Konosuba. Don't you remember my favorite
What
girl
a
is
stupid
Aqua?
anime, man.
Oh, dude, it's
what a
so
stupid
dumb.
anime.
So dumb.
Freaking loved every second of how stupid it was.
I'm actually surprised that you have that show, like you like it as much, because it's got a lot of fan service.
It's got a lot of fan service, man. But
it is like fan.
I don't know.
Like it should just be called fan service.
Dumb.
The show.
It's so dumb. I don't know.
Or it could be called Girl Math. Just saying.
Who knows? It's just it's ridiculous. That show is, and I like it.
Konosuba.
This is Konosuba. Is what I'm talking about.
Konosuba.
Konosuba.
Wait, is her name not? Show. Is her name not? What is her name?
Megumin.
Megumin. Thank you.
Yep.
I was like, Megumi is the character from Jujutsu Kaisen. That's where I'm a stan. What can I say?
Yeah, Konosuba kind of snuck in there for me, but
that's
just
a good one.
If you want to just have a laugh, hey, go watch that show. Masamune's Revenge. I enjoyed the season 2. I like the ending of it. That was pretty much the win for me was the ending. Mm-hmm. So I like the plot twist, like the ending. Was pretty much a big fan overall.
That's fair.
So yeah, and then fifth on my list in a similar genre, Rent a Girlfriend. Rent a Girlfriend, phenomenal. Hated the ending.
I still haven't watched the ending because of you. You keep saying that, so I'm just like putting it on hiatus so that I can keep.
Some people loved it. Some people freaking loved the ending.
Keep the show in my good graces of loving it so much.
Some people loved it.
It also doesn't help that I tried to watch it while I started COVID symptoms on the plane when I was like,
yeah, people were raving over the ending. They're like, this is great. I disagree. I didn't like it at all. Could just be me.
I'll let you know when I finish it. I'm gonna finish it tonight, man. I'm finishing it tonight before I start grinding for the cup. I'm finishing it tonight.
So, but it's definitely on the list because what a great overall anime.
Yeah. No, it really
So,
is. The story, the love story, the character development that you get. There are some parts that are sus. We will say that. Like season
lots of
1
parts are sus.
has an incredibly sus episode, but
Yeah, thank goodness this is only season 3 we're talking about.
Young Love has incredibly sus things that happen in it all the time. So that's
True.
all I gotta say.
It's
and that's
sus everywhere.
And it's like the first time we actually have characters that we can relate to in terms of Young Love because they're in their 20s.
Yeah, at
right?
least they're college people.
Yeah, like they're in their 20s instead of it being like this high school love story
adults.
where, you know, like one show that would have made my honorable mentions that I almost had on there was Our Dating Story. The inexperienced me and the experienced you. But then I was like, man, I can't glorify all this child love stuff. It's weird. So yeah, but it's good. But that stuff's good. It's not like over the top or anything like that. It's very relatable. It's very real. It's the realest rom-com that I think I've watched. And not talking about Rent a Girlfriend here, talking about Our Dating Story. But Rent a Girlfriend also, I mean, I had a stalker at once in my life. And yeah, I'll just leave it at that. It was kind of a yikes, dog. Kind of a yikes, dog.
Yep, just leave it at that. There it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Oof.
You want to move on to what were you at? 13?
We're at 13 now. Yeah. You ready for 13?
That was some reverberation, yeah.
Yeah, I was feeling it. I don't know if you were feeling it, but that was me getting
not reverberation enough, but yeah, I don't even know if my life depended on it. I don't think I could get to that level of feeling it.
Are you feeling me now, honey?
I don't know if I could reverberate like that, but hey, I would try.
As you can tell, I might have watched a lot of SpongeBob as a kid. Anyway, coming up on 13 on my list here is Tomo-chan. Is not a girl. Or is a girl. Who knows?
I don't know.
It is
Watch the whole
Tomo-chan
thing. I
is
still
a girl.
don't know.
Tomo-chan is a girl. But I like to say
convinced.
is not a girl because that's what she's trying to be. They're trying to convince her that she is, in fact, not a girl. But she is a girl, and she's fantastic. And I love Tomo-chan. Also...
And she's definitely not a girl.
Karen might be one of my favorite characters in all of anime ever. I'm done.
Karen is dumb, and I love it.
But like the best kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you ever done one sit up and I'm done?
I'm done. I'm good. I don't care.
I'm done. Oh man, what an episode. What a show. If you haven't checked out Tomo-chan and you really want to enjoy a very solid slice of life rom-com, Tomo-chan should be on the top of your list.
Should be.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
Yep.
I recommend. Didn't make my list, but probably kind of should have.
What's your number 13, brother?
That's for me to know and you never find out. No, my number 13 is Shield Hero Season 3. To be honest, probably should have been higher on my list. I think I am still salty about that season that was between 1 and 3. Whatever the heck that was, but I think I'm still salty.
I still haven't watched season 2, so I surely haven't watched season 3. So I watched some of season 2, but I've been told that I could kind of just skip over all of season 2.
Kind of.
I've been told that I could just do that.
They talk about it again in season 3. Pretty much can. I mean, there's character building in season 2 that's kind of like, oh, that's nice. That's pretty much it.
I watched the show for Raftilia. Nafumi, he sucks. I'm just gonna be straight up. Ah, my shield. Sorry. Anyways, back to your number 13. I gotta.
Some of the greatest villains in all of anime.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
All right. So you got me there. I'm a big villain guy. You know that.
It's a good villain.
Do they rival the best villains of all time?
Season 1.
Because you know where the best villains of all time come from. Do they rival them?
Maybe. I mean, you've seen season 1.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go with saying villain as is definitely one of the. It's a good character that is one of the most hated characters in all of anime. Everyone hates this character unanimously. So, you know what I'm talking about?
The Pope was in season 1.
Not the Pope.
Oh, well, the Pope was in season 1. And that guy was popping
I
off.
mean, yeah, everybody hate him, but it's the girl. I can't think of her name.
Oh,
Princess.
oh, 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 oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
everyone
man.
hates her, right?
Yeah.
But a good character. Like overall, they wrote it well, they played it off well, and they stuck to their guns. Good character. But holy crap, everyone hates that character.
Not bitch, right? We're not talking about.
Yeah, her.
Oh, we're talking about her. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay. I like how they literally renamed her that.
yeah, isn't that great?
Yeah, that shit's great. That one's so good.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, okay,
one of the
yeah.
maybe villain is too strong of a term. Maybe you wouldn't categorize her as that. But yeah, one of the most hated characters of all time, and what a
Agreed.
good character.
No, agreed. I liked how they. Yeah.
Oh.
No. Okay. Yeah. Like when you have something that's just like fluid like that, you just run with it, right?
Yeah, and I mean, every unanimously agrees, right? Nobody likes her. Nobody likes her.
Nah, she is definitely a villain. Okay.
I agree.
Okay.
Right, and I think she would be up there with some of the greatest villains of all time.
Like Big
mainly
Mom?
because nobody likes her.
Like Big Mom levels?
I think so.
The pause. It's the pause for me,
Right?
man.
I think so. Just a
All right. Well, moving on to number 12.
12!
Number 12. Yeah. Number 12. My Hero Academia Season 6, which did finish in 2023. It did finish in 2023.
Correct.
And it had some of the best moments I've ever seen in anime. Uravity's speech, Dark Deku arc. I don't want to go too deep into it because we try to keep this stuff as spoiler free as we can. But like that was as much of spoilers as I really can give out. Guys, go watch it.
Yep.
Guys and gals, go watch this show. It's so fire.
It's a really good show.
It's so fire.
Studley. Yeah. I got no more to say than that, but it's a great show. If you haven't started it, go start it. It holds up well. Season 1 holds up well. And just grows over time.
Season 2 is kind of mid, right?
Yeah. But it's mid in the sense of, in my opinion, it's mid in the sense of its own highness.
Yeah, agreed. It's like
season 1.
It has like this height. It has this height, and then it's like, oh wait, we got to like kind of plateau a little bit here because we got to make the show.
Again.
And then season 3 happens, and man, that fight scene in season 3, you know which one I'm talking about?
Yep.
Like the infinity fight scene. We'll just call it that. That's kind of what the internet dubbed it. That's one of the most frames ever animated in anime, by the way.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Now we do.
That fight scene is holy cow, dude.
Yeah. It's My Hero is
season 5 and season 6 find new
solid.
peaks as well. Wait, maybe it's season 2 definitely has like the down trend, and then yeah, like season 3, season 4, man, yeah, they just do such a good job. They really do. Season 5 is iconic.
Almost too good of a job.
League of Villains. Oh god, so good. So good. Check it out. Watch it. Get over the hump. Stop worrying about the bad parts. Start worrying about the good parts. Seriously.
Correct.
The hype is worth it. We might sound like we're overhyping it, but we ain't. Number 12 for Honey Bear. What's it looking like, buddy?
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. Number 12 for me. Another contradictory one, if you will. JJK slipped into my number 12 spot. Others on this panel enjoy JJK more than I do. The only reason it slipped for me, I loved season 1. I really did. I don't like season 2 as much.
You feel that, Honey Bear?
So
you feel that?
That's pretty much it.
You feel that right now?
The hate for me?
Do you feel it? It's the infinity between you and I.
Pushing hate
it's the infinity
into me.
It's the infinity between whatever you're feeling right now. That's the infinity between you and me right now, buddy. I'm just gonna move a little bit further over here away from you.
Yeah, I don't need to say anything about JJK. We'll get into some more JJK talk here pretty soon. So I don't really need to say anymore on JJK. We'll fall into that.
I'm taking applications for season 2 of Otaku Social Club's new host. All right, if anyone's looking to be a co-host, season 2 of Otaku Social Club, hit me up in my DMs. This guy, man, no, I'm just kidding. I love his takes. They're different than mine. If we were the exact same, how trash. That's it. We're sending Honey Bear to the prison realm. Get in the box,
dude. Prison realm it is. This is Honey Bear is gonna be right here. This is new Honey Bear, kind of chilling there. So welcome, new honey.
By
That's my new home.
season 2, we're just gonna have your image that we have for the post that goes live on Twitter, and it's just gonna be that on each corner of that box.
Here's Honey Bear, just chilling in his box.
And I'll just like throw it over to your side, and boom, you'll pop out.
All right, man.
Oh,
It's
that'd
over
be
my
so
12.
good.
We'll get to that one a little later. What's your 11?
This one's kind of low, I feel, for what a lot of people have this show ranked as. And honestly, if I was more, the fact that an idol anime even made it onto my top 15 list and almost into my top 10 alone should speak wonders on how good this show really is. It's got the best OP potentially ever made. I mean, man, what is it?
I think it does. I think it's like almost undisputable. Idol is the name of the
Idol,
the
and I'm pretty sure that the singer is Yoni Soba.
Yep, correct.
Yoni Soba, not Yakisoba.
Yakisoba.
Not Yakisoba.
Yeah, that's the food. One's the food. One's the singer.
Yeah. It's not Yakisoba.
One's the idol. One's the food.
But yeah. She crushed this song. She also crushes the Frieren opener. But more importantly, Oshinoko. For those of you that don't know where Idol came from, it is in fact Oshinoko. Wow, what a show! The animation alone,
real good,
incredible. If you're not into Idol anime, well, this one will make you enjoy it regardless.
Check it out anyways.
Yeah, if you like anime, you'll like Oshinoko. It's probably going to be all over the anime awards for Crunchyroll this year. If it's not, that's a great injustice to what this show really did for anime. And like this put anime music on the map.
Yeah. It was,
like Tank
believe
does something.
It was ranked 2.
Yeah,
on the
Billboard
world's charts.
Yeah, on Billboard's world charts, it was ranked 2. You were not wrong. That is not a belief. That is in fact factual.
So beat out Taylor Swift.
Yeah, beat out Taylor Swift. Anime music,
which is insane,
on the world global like map. Insane. Just, you know what? Let's just get some claps. If you guys got 2 thumbs, put them up. Some claps, some thumbs up. Yeah, I can't do that. That'll hurt.
Anyway, yeah, great anime. Definitely should check it out.
What's your 11 looking like? What's your 11 looking like over there, buddy?
11. Also a little bit lower on my list. It's fun because once we start getting into these, it's like we have a lot of similar anime.
Yeah,
and they're just positioned a little, differently, if you will. Right. Which is great. So Frieren is my number 11.
You're about to get a lot of hate from the chat.
Because it's too low or too high?
It's too low.
Just kidding. I know it's too low. Yeah, Frieren's freaking good, man.
All right, you said it. It's fine, man. You got bailed out. He said it's good. Guys, put the pitchforks down. Put them down. No torches.
Right? Like, I also haven't finished
Oh, that's right. You're a dub watcher.
Yeah, I'm a dub watcher.
So you're not as far as us.
Completed for me.
It hasn't completed for us either, bro. Don't worry.
Oh, it hasn't? Okay.
No.
But yeah, it's one of those that, like, I'm an ending guy. I love being able to see the ending. The ending does change a lot for me. If it's a terrible ending, the anime is going to go down significantly.
Well, I don't think we'll have an ending
anime,
because it's a shonen, so we will be watching this one for a little while.
Yeah, but I mean, like, even the season ending, if you will. Like, the season ending's got to be good.
Yeah, no, I feel that. I feel that.
Which, like, that's why if Rent a Girlfriend season ending was better, it'd probably be higher. But I didn't like it.
Okay, so but what if you start at Journey's End? Isn't that the ending?
You know what? If we started there, it's rank 1. It's rank 1. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Just from episode 1, we did it!
I mean, if we're just going based off of episode 1, then it's just about a girl who doesn't want to be friends with people she hung out with for 10 years. So, right?
Sag,
man. She just doesn't want to hang out. She's like, no, we're not friends. It's only been 10 years.
Let's just say this.
Rest in peace.
Hamil might be the greatest boy of all of anime. 07's Hamil.
No.
Okay, you're right. But 07's Hamil.
How dare you diss some of the greatest of all time?
Yeah,
Ash Ketchum is rolling in his grave at you right now.
Like this guy? Like this guy right here. Best boy ever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's pretty great.
Do you have to die to be the best boy ever?
You don't die when you're eternal. All right, you don't die when you're eternal. Okay, you can't die when you're the greatest food on the planet, and you're also my greatest weakness.
Wait, the greatest what on the planet?
One of the greatest foods.
Foods. Okay, I heard food. And I'm like, wait, did he really say greatest food? He did say greatest food. Okay.
Yeah, you're not a donut fan? Like they don't make donuts in Michigan or something?
I'm a big donut fan.
Yeah, same. I'm maybe the biggest donut fan. It's my favorite character in One Piece.
My church is actually known all around this area as the donut church because we give donuts out.
Do you guys? So you guys give?
We're the donut church.
You guys give out ace pendants or something?
People literally come and they're like, "Hey, can I just get a donut and leave?" It's like, yeah.
Are you guys like the dads and donuts of your area?
Like, that's fine.
Come and speak with our father, as well as take a donut on your way out.
Oh, you don't even have to say anything. People just walk in, grab their donut. They're full size, like face donut. Just grab their donut and leave.
That's lit, dude. Okay, I'm driving. I'm on my way. Funny. I'll see you soon.
Just come get your donut, man.
I'll make it there in time for Sunday. That's for sure.
I get a cinnamon twist every morning.
I gotta leave right now.
Love my donuts. That's why I'm so passionate about donuts and anime.
Hell yeah, brother. Love to see it.
Anyways, let's slide into number 10.
Number 10.
For
me, it's Rent a Girlfriend Season 3. I know it was in your honorable mentions, but I am a Mizuhara Chizuru stan. I love her. She's up there with top waifus for me. I mean,
I never knew you were a stan.
I stan only a few.
Okay.
Ramen. Okay, I stan ramen as a food. I stan
Ramen Blitz?
No, that's my coach. Okay. Chill.
He's a good guy.
All right, I stan pizza because I love that as well. Speaking of which, I literally have pizza on my plate ready to eat as soon as we finish this episode.
Quick tangent. It's an honest to goodness question though. If you took a ramen noodle and let's say you deep fried it. All right, you deep fried it.
Okay.
And you twisted it together into a circle. Is it a donut?
Yes. I stan Ace. All right, the donut of donuts.
The donut.
I stan
King Donut. I'll bow.
Mizuhara Chizuru. And then the greatest waifu of all time, Yoko Littner from Gurren Lagann. And that is why I love Rent a Girlfriend so much. Mizuhara is one of my favorite characters ever. I really like, maybe it's because I've gone through a lot of hardships that I can relate to her just ability to be a rock time and time again for those around her that are the most important people to her, and her inability to ask for help when she needs it the most. Just relatable, man. Relatable. I'm very similar to her, and I'm also very similar to our MC Kazuya, not in the way of him being a fucking creep, but in the way of him just infinite unconditional love and consideration for the people that he cares about most.
That's fair.
Anyways, enough about that. Let's talk about your number 10.
If you finish it tonight, can we get a Twitter update on if it moves from 10?
It's getting Twitter updated. If it's
just let me know if it goes from like 10, if it moves up, down, or maybe it'll stay the same. It could.
Just stays at 10, maybe goes to honorable mentions because the ending is apparently that trash.
I hope you love the ending.
Dude,
people do, man. I don't.
Same. I mean, hey, I loved Jujutsu Kaisen's ending, and that's just where I'm going to leave it at. We're not diving into anything more. You have to watch it and get closer to that, but that's just where I got to leave it. I loved it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stay off the internet.
Spoiler alert, Gojo dies a terrible, horrible death. He's the new goat of donuts.
He is actually the Jujutsu Kaisen. It is real. Sukuna confirmed it.
He is the JJK donut. Confirmed.
Spoiler alert. That is not real. That is not real. That is complete cap.
Somebody
we don't know.
Reach out and see. I haven't seen it, guys. I don't know. I haven't seen the ending. But we gotta like reach out to these big companies. Be like, hey, can you guys make a donut in JJK? We don't care who it is. I mean, we kind of care, but like, give us a donut.
We already had a donut. Season 1.
Who was the donuts? Oh, we did have a
Itadori ripped this, or not Itadori. Sukuna ripped Itadori's heart out of his chest.
But like, it's kind of like a fake donut. It was
it's
like
a half donut.
It's a half donut because like the
He doesn't
donut
go
came
like
back.
all the way through. He doesn't go all the way through. You know, he just
Give me a real donut, and I want to leave the donut as a donut. Don't bring a donut back. If it's a donut, leave it a donut. You know.
I mean, you ever made a pack with like the most powerful sorcerer or demon or whatever the hell he is? I hope they make Gojo the donut.
I have not done that in my lifetime.
Man, why does everybody like want to see the mental health of Z-Boy just become literally crumbly hamburger? Just like, yes, let's take his favorite characters and donut them all.
Donut all Z-Boy's favorite characters.
The like, Gojo nut, if you will. What is this?
If somebody starts reaching out to you and it's like, hey, can we get a list of your favorite characters? Like, be afraid. Don't make it. Don't make it. They're all donuts.
I won't, man. I won't. I'm never talking about my favorite characters ever again. You are my special.
Like, Gojo. No, I hate Gojo. Wink. Like, I'm done
so
with that guy.
That was my number 10. What's your number 10?
Horimiya is my number 10.
Horimiya.
Great anime. Loved season 1. Season 2 got carried a little bit by the nostalgia of season 1 or the love of season 1. I'll admit it. But for me, just love that show.
Where's that one?
Horimiya?
I'm looking at it. 1 second. I'm looking
it up. Yeah, real good. Enjoy the couple. Season 1 ended really well. I didn't even think they were gonna get a season 2. They did because people liked season 1.
This got a 4.9 rating.
Yeah, it carried through. It was good.
By 80,000 people.
Just a really, really good anime. It's just a wholesome anime.
Holy.
Yeah, the couple's pretty cool.
Yo, chat. Has anybody seen this? Horimiya.
Definitely recommend. I mean, it's one of those that like, I don't know. I feel like you have to be in the mood for like the love romance type anime, right? So like, if you're in that mood, if you're like, I just need something to make me feel good, get me through, flip it on.
I didn't know you were such a romantic, bro. I didn't know that.
Not always, but man, when you get in the mood, I'm like, heck yeah.
Oh,
let's watch that thing.
Go out, wow, in the mood. Okay, buddy. Yeah. I see you. All right,
nice. Was on my list.
Yeah, I saw, but that is the bound chicka wow of anime. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my girl Aqua. Any hooser. Yeah. So number 9 for Z-Boy is Hell's Paradise.
Awful. I cannot believe. Oh wait.
Bro, you put it in your honorable mentions and you said it might be too low. Like, come on, man. Gabimaru.
You've done this.
The original artwork and story that is Hell's Paradise, they might be too low on my list.
It could be. How many times have you watched it?
Holy, dude, Unsealed Pants agreeing with Honey Bear, the earth just stood still for a second. That is crazy. That is crazy.
Love to see it.
I've watched a couple of episodes multiple times, but I haven't watched it all the way through more than once. I did watch the last episode 3 times, though.
Okay. You know what? That might be all I need to do is just watch the last episode again.
Yeah. Maybe like the last 3.
Crazy.
They all feed into each other. So
it's crazy.
Really good. Big fan of Hell's Paradise. Just I like the art style. I like the storytelling. I like the character development. I like the mind twist that it is of a show. Yeah. Just a lot of fun. Lot of action. It's cool action. It's everything Naruto wanted to be. Samba Zakuru. That is not from Naruto. My bad. I love the show that's number 1 on my list. I kind of just gave it away. Anyways, yeah. So what is number 9 for you?
Number 9, Spy Family season 2 is number 9 on my list. So you guys heard about that? That was 14 on Z-Boy's list. So we won't dive too much more into it, but yeah, just what a great anime. It's a feels good anime. If you want to just watch something that just makes you smile, flip that on. All the characters are so good. So good.
I didn't know you were such a fan of Buddy Daddies, dude. Crazy.
Buddy Daddies?
Yeah, Buddy Daddies was like the Spy Family spinoff.
I never watched Buddy Daddies, but I know what you're talking about.
It's like the Spy Family spinoff, dude. Buddy Daddies.
No, it's good though. It's good. Definitely watch Spy Family. Season 2 is great.
And season 1. So watch it all.
Season 1,
enjoy
amazing.
It. I mean, Studio Wit. Jeez, my brain. It's Studio Wit and Mappa, right?
I
That's
believe
Spy
so.
Family, I'm pretty sure. Studio
You're
Wit.
gonna know way more than I will on that.
Oh, no. It's Cloverworks and Studio Wit is who is Spy Family. They do a mashup collab there. Mappa's schedule is already too jam-packed with all of its amazing shows that it has, including Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill. I actually would say that should have been on my honorable mentions. I just kind of missed it coming out this year. That show is a banger.
Happens.
Mappa keeps killing the game. But moving on from number 9 for both of us, I'm moving into number 8 here. Number eight. Yep.
Number 8.
Are you ready?
I already know what it is. So
yeah, it's Attack on Titan. It's Attack on Titan.
I spoiled myself. I'm sorry.
It's Attack on Titan. I loved Attack on Titan. The ending was everything I wanted it to be. I'm a sucker for romance. Again, we're not going to go too deep into it yet. We'll talk about it next year. We'll talk about it then. If you haven't watched it at that point, we'll tell you spoiler, and then that's your turn. That's your time to
We'll probably have a whole episode on it.
Yeah, because we'll have to kind of think about what's going on, because they'll probably announce at that point the actual finale, season 176, part 17, 362 errated to year 2017,000. I don't know, something like that.
Pretty close. I think you might have nailed it.
It did something special to me. I won't even lie. Attack on Titan. It's been one of my favorite series, airing since its first season. The hiatus of 4.5, 5 years for season 2 was crazy long. The hype never died out. People were still walking around with their scout thumbs to their chest. I tried to do it there for a second, and then I realized I'm wounded. Probably shouldn't do that.
You don't have a thumb anymore.
I have a thumb. It's just wounded. My girlfriend said that too. Aurora was like, "Rest in peace, your thumb." I'm like, I still have.
R.I.P.
I still
gone.
That's still a thumb, man. It's a chunk. I'm missing a chunk of it. All right, we're okay.
Did you keep the chunk?
No, but the mandolin did in fact try to keep the chunk, and
I gotcha.
We got rid of that.
07 Z-Boy's thumb here.
07. Anyways, yeah, Attack on Titan was my number 8. I really enjoyed the ending. I thought it was awesome, better than Game of Thrones ending. Yeah, that's what I got for you. All the haters out there that made the creator cry at New York Anime Con a year ago, F you, man. All right? Big F you.
That's just a terrible thing to do.
Yeah, don't make somebody feel bad. Don't make somebody feel bad because they just were passionate about their project and they didn't know how to end it because the hype was too much for them. All right?
Happens.
Yeah. I mean, the hype's too much for me every time I try to pee in a public restroom, so I have to go home.
True. Or just, go in your pants.
Yeah, Billy Madison. You right. What's number 8 for you, Honey Bear?
Shout out to Billy Madison. So this is one, I don't know if you've even watched this one, and this is just a pure personal preference of mine. Maybe the season that I was in watching, I don't know, but freaking loved it. So I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world too. What a title.
I haven't watched it yet.
What a title.
But you talked about this one pretty in-depth last episode when we were doing the anime awards, how you thought that it's going to be a dark horse. You got it on my watch list, bro. You got it on my watch list.
Yeah, I think the animation's really good.
Yeah, I didn't say you said it was the best anime ever.
I did. Yep.
Spoiler alert.
It's one of those that it could be just a personal preference, and many people could watch and be like, bro, that anime is just garbage. And the storyline's kind of mid, but the animation's so good, and I just like the characters, so I stuck with it. I actually watched it 3 times. So yeah.
Okay.
I know. That was mine. But yeah, definitely recommend it. You want a new spin on an isekai? Great genre. Go watch that.
That's pretty good. No, you got me. I'm gonna watch it. I like isekai, so I'm ready to watch Isekai 2066, 3000, 2001.
Yep. Just keep watching the isekai.
Any
isekai that comes out, just watch it.
Multiple times in a row. Yeah, chat. I know I said thousands over and over again. That would be a billion. But, I'd rather just sound like I'm not very smart because I might be losing blood right now. I couldn't tell you.
Could be.
I'm not. Number 7.
You're definitely not. But
Number 7. Number 7, and this one's gonna be a little low for Honey Bear. Your jaw okay over there? Because it's about.
This
to be on the
one is low for everyone. Don't you dare just single me out. Go ahead.
Yeah. One Piece Wano arc finish. I have it at number 7.
Explain yourself. Explain how wrong you are.
Yeah, so I have it at 7 due to the fact that it took us 300 episodes to get here.
But wait, we haven't watched. It's this season.
Regardless, it took us 300 episodes to get here. Bro, we run for 80 freaking episodes, and all we're thinking the whole time, what's going on that roof? 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 What's going on that roof?
Man?
Yeah, dude.
What is going on the roof?
That's what we're thinking. That's what we're thinking the whole time. But then once the stuff starts happening on that roof, all right, you start hearing dun 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 dun. Dude, once that starts going down, yeah, you're right. It's number 1 at that point. But
good.
It took us 80 episodes to get to that roof.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
It took some time.
It's okay. We got to see my favorite character get some crazy spotlights again. Again, testifying. If you guys didn't know, our first episode is about who is the GOAT of One Piece. We've talked about this show in depth, so I'm going to kind of leave it there so that we can move on to Honey Bear's number 7.
Number 7 for me is going to be Eminence in the Shadow. Great anime on a different platform, so a lot of people may have not seen it just because it was a different platform. Which, holy cow, I'm blanking on the name of the platform. What's it on? High Dive. Yeah. So if you guys haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. I know Z-Boy, you haven't checked it out yet. What a great anime, though. This may be, on its release, this actually might rival rival it, not topple it, but rival it. My love for SAO.
Okay.
Is that good? Season 1 specifically.
I've heard a lot of good things about it. One of my biggest anime fans in my community. Shout outs to Rage X Warrior. He swears by this show. He loves it. SAO has 5 seasons. 5 seasons.
Yep.
I believe
4 or 5. I don't know how they split them.
Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, maybe 5. Yeah, it really does. It really does. It like. All I have to say is if you skip Season 2, it's 4 seasons. And you go into Season 3 and Season 4, you'll get back to that love that you had for Season 1, Part 1. It's that good. Alicization is totally worth your time. You should watch it. You should enjoy it. And then you should go and watch the prequel, the prologue of following Asuna and Iron Cat. It's fire.
Real good.
But Eminence in Shadow is on my list. I got to start watching it. Once I finish Undead Unlock, I'll probably start watching that as my next non-Crunchyroll, non-Netflix,
Watch this take your time getting into this, though, because it's definitely one that you will probably be willing to binge.
Okay.
And so, like, just feel good about it. Like, the lovely thing about these anime, right? There's no rush into it now, especially because it's kind of, I can't say it's flown under the radar, but not as many people are like throwing spoilers out there right and left, right? Like it's not one of those type of anime.
It's funny that you say that.
You take your time.
Because...
Or are you spoiled?
No, I'm not spoiled because I keep words and terms banned on Twitter.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I do a really good job at keeping myself spoiler free as an anime only person for the most part until I started reading manga of One Piece recently. I'm one of the filthy manga readers now. I think I'm gonna start reading Jujutsu Kaisen because, man, I feel like those guys are gonna go on strike after this season. So I just need to know. I gotta know, man. I gotta know. I'm doing it. I'm just gonna be straight up. I almost did it last night, and then I was like, all right, I gotta just read One Piece because if I get too far ahead on a show where I'm wanting it to get animated, like I was telling you in the pre-show. I love the fact that I'm reading One Piece right now and then I'm getting to see the episode animated. Like I'm staying like just a couple of parts ahead, but like those couple of parts keep me just like, okay, anime drops. I want to watch it. I got to watch it. I got to see it.
Yep.
Because it's just 10 times better animated.
So much better animated.
No, 100%.
Being able to watch it is amazing.
And I'm really looking forward to the One Piece because it's going to be the closest thing to the actual manga panels in animation. There won't be any censorship, should we say? in terms of damage done to characters and stuff like that. So that's pretty exciting. But yeah, just man, what a year for anime so far. What a year for anime. And that was your 7, right?
We've talked about so many so far, and these are all just like it just keeps getting better from here.
It really does.
Yep, that was my 7. You're on 6.
Eminence in the Shadow. I need to get down on that. I need to get down on it. Number 6, and this might be a little too low. This should have been maybe top 5, but man, are my top 5
I was shocked.
Bangers. Yeah,
actually, that it was this low, but it's fair.
I love this show, but I think that we've talked about it a lot. I think that I liked season 1 more than I liked season 2. Just slightly. I liked season 2's action that it brings finally to the show and its development, but there are some holes in it for me that did land it out of my top 5, and that is Mushoku Tensei season 2.
Yes, sir.
So good. So fire.
I am shocked it's 6 for you, though. I really am. But, like, looking at the list, it's fair. It's a fair spot to put it. I cannot really argue with your placement there. But yeah, what a great anime.
It's so good. It's so fire.
Do you think it's going to end up on one of your favorite of all time anime lists?
Yes. I think it's already there. It's already top 10 for me of all time. Yeah, I love Mushoku Tensei. It's the best. It's the second best fantasy anime ever made, I think.
Okay.
I don't
know if I'd go that far yet. I mean, I need to know more. I'd have to really think about it, but yeah.
I need to know more about it. I'm just talking strictly fantasy. But yeah, I mean, it's probably the best isekai, in my opinion. I do think it's the best isekai ever made, and I think that all the other isekai are trying to catch up to it. But it's also the original, right? So everything's a spinoff from this. For that, I feel like it's hard to top. We have an entire episode about this show as well, so I'm going to leave that there. If you guys want to know more about our thoughts on Mushoku Tensei season 2 specifically and as a whole, check it out. I'll have that in the description below on YouTube, or go over to our YouTube channel, Otaku Social Club, if you're in the live chat right now. The original isekai. It's the first, is it not? I'm pretty sure it's The Godfather.
Probably is.
In terms of like light novels. What isekai before that?
No clue.
I'm letting chat confirm that for us. But I'm moving on to your number 6 here, Honey Bear.
My number 6, yeah, I'm like, I actually don't know. But my number 6 is actually season 6 of My Hero Academia.
Oh, okay. Another crossover.
Another crossover. Yeah, absolutely love the show. This was your number 12. Yeah, and this may be higher on my list, again, due to like kind of the nostalgia factor of it, right? That I loved the other seasons.
Okay.
And so this season, I'm just like, okay, I'm going to love this season because I love the other ones.
Fair enough.
But objectively, this season was just really freaking good. There were a lot of great action scenes in it, a lot of great character development in this. It took some twists that I'm like, I don't know. But then they pulled it all together really well. So really enjoyed this anime. Loved this season. Would recommend and will watch again. So for season 7 this year.
As someone that's such a big fan of it, right? I would say I'm also a very big fan. I have a bunch of MHA shirts and merch and stuff as well. What is like? Do you think that season 6 is the best season?
I think I would say for action, yes. I think it was the best season. So like I have to categorize in my head. Action, yeah. I'm gonna put the fight scenes, the everything in that was just so good.
Okay.
The thing that pulls away from it for best season would be Midoriya. And I'm not going to go into any more depth than that for anybody who hasn't seen it. But Midoriya pulled away. I think he specifically had better seasons.
Interesting.
And so I liked.
Interesting. Okay. That's an interesting take.
That would be the pull away for me.
That is a very interesting take. I was about to say the opposite. Like, I think this is, in fact, the best season because it's the most developing part of Meteoria.
He develops, that is for sure. That is not, yeah, I agree hardly with that. And this might be a personal preference thing, but yeah, I think he would pull it back. As for what is the best season, I mean, season one's so good. Trying to think. The summer camp, was that season 2 or 3?
The summer
Okay.
camp is season 3.
Maybe season 5 was good. I don't know.
believe.
I'd have to go back. It's up there. It's definitely up there. It's 1 or 2 probably. It's gotten better over time.
Summer camp might be
My
season
Hero
2
has.
when that happens, because then that might be season 2 actually. Now I'm thinking about
Yeah,
it.
it's either way. It's coming. It's continually getting better.
Like I really like season 5 a lot, and I thought
Yep.
that season 6 pushed the envelope and got even better than season 5, because season 5 was the build up to season 6, and then everything that came from season 6. But we're about to enter the final season. So
Wait, this is the final season? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, no. At the end of
exciting
of season 6, if you go back and watch the last episode, it says we are entering the finale, like the final.
Oh,
season.
does it?
Mm-hmm.
It might not. I don't know. It wouldn't have changed in dub actually. I'm like, maybe it didn't say that in dub. Maybe I didn't stay till the end.
It's an additional season or additional scene at the end of
Get it out of here.
the last episode.
Just clicked off.
Yeah, no, it's we're entering the final season.
That's pretty hype.
Yep. It's about to pop off.
Pretty hype.
It's about to pop off. All right, we're entering the
What do you
top 5. We are entering the top 5. We are at 5 for Z-Boy. Number 5 for me is Vinland Saga Season 2, Harvest Moon season.
So I gotta stop you right there, because this is the only time this has happened. This is it.
This crossover
is groundbreaking. My number 5 is Vinland Saga Season 2.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay. We have reached
and only time.
We have reached the station at the same time. Holy cow. Vinland Saga Season 2, man. What a show. Not only did it start off incredibly slow, but like developed characters in a way that I didn't even know were possible. The feelings that I felt for Thorfinn throughout this entire arc, I didn't know I could feel that for an anime character. I didn't know that you could feel this way for an anime character. Are you sure?
What a change, man.
Holy cow, bro.
What a change.
The trauma, the just to go from a warrior to a farmer. I mean, I don't care, man. It's not that big of a spoiler. That is what we keep calling it, the Harvest Moon arc. All right. He starts farming, man. All right. Everyone's farming. We're all farming. You're a farmer. I'm a farmer. We are farmers. Please don't hit me with DMCA. But man, is it so good. Man, is it so good. Holy cow. I loved Vinland Saga. I think I liked season 2 more than I liked season 1. And season 1 was hype.
Season 1 was real hype.
Yeah.
Yeah. Season 2 is such a change.
It really is.
It flipped so much. I did not like watching the ending. You can see this coming, right? Watching the ending of season 1, you understand what season 2 could be about.
Yeah.
But I did not see season 2 being about this, and I was all for it.
But then
loved it, man.
The tonal shift that happens in season 2 is crazy.
And the final fight, you gonna call it a fight? We'll call it a fight. Epic. Just so good.
Yeah.
So well put together. Unbelievable. The
I agree.
Change in Thorfinn.
Yeah.
So good.
Nuts. Incredible.
Well written.
Incredible. Just everything about the show, from the politics to the actual scenery itself, the animation, the character development, the ability to make us feel like we're in far away distant lands, our ability to care for characters that are brand new, the adaptation to making us feel for even characters that might not even be born yet.
Yes.
It is something special.
Crazy.
And just the ability to pay attention to detail on connection. That's what this season's about, is human connection. It's true. It's real. It's relatable. Check it out if you haven't yet. Vinland Saga Season 2. Up there with some of the best
Too good
It should be all over the anime awards as well. Moving on to my number 4.
I do think for season 2,
oh,
you gotta watch season 1
oh, 100%.
to like it. I think you have to watch season 1 to even enjoy season 2. I think without season 1, you might not even care.
I got people into
about
this
season 2. It's just
with
not great.
being non-anime fans.
Mm-hmm.
Like
so
this
good,
was
though.
like some of their first anime they ever watched. So, yeah, no, I feel you. It's crazy good. It is crazy good.
We're on to your number 4.
Number 4. And a lot of people probably see this one coming. They're probably wondering when I was going to talk about it. We know it's got to be on Honey Bear's list because this was probably...
It's got to be there.
I'll be honest. I think that this is one of the best seasons of anime this entire year. I think this was the best season. Okay, I lied. Season 2 is probably the best season. Season 2 is definitely probably the best season. Season 2 definitely outpaced season 3 of the show, but it's Demon Slayer. UFO Table did it again. Comes at us with just another banger, action-filled, badass swords, badass power-ups, and badass Hashiras coming through, badass demons.
Yes.
Man, my grandma likes this show.
Love to see it.
You know, she understands what's happening. That's what makes Demon Slayer so great. Grandma walks in the room. She's like, "Oh, what is this, son? What are you watching?" It's Demon Slayer. She's like, "Oh, he slays demons. Bless his heart."
Love it. Z Grandma Wonder out here.
Easy as that. Easy as that. And that's my number 4. I mean,
the only thing is, Z-Boy, that was a movie. What are you talking about?
What?
Season 3 was just a movie, man.
No, it wasn't.
Wasn't it?
No,
didn't it come out as a movie?
No,
I know it's a season, but didn't it come out as a movie?
No. Season 2 came out at the beginning part of season 2 came out as a movie. Season 3
somebody tell me he's got to be wrong, right? It's definitely a movie.
No, season 3.
100%.
Season 3 comes out with the first 2 episodes in the movie, and the ending of season 2.
Gotcha.
The entertainment.
The ending was so good of Demon Slayer season 3.
Is this season 4 that we're on?
No, please no.
Am I actually just like a dum dum?
Please no.
Is it season 4? Mugen Train goes into entertainment no. This is season 3. We're good.
Woo!
You made me start second guessing, and I was like, wait, did I miss
like,
a?
We messed up.
Yeah,
dude.
did I miss an entire arc? No. It's season 3. The Swordsmith arc is crazy. We talked about this. We talked about this as well, where I went crazy on an airplane because I watched the season finale when I was traveling. And I literally threw my phone at the seat in front of me and screamed out, "Nezuko!" And then the lady next to me was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "No, someone in my family might have died."
Might have died. They're dead.
They're dead.
Maybe.
And yeah, that actually happened. That's a real life thing.
At least they're not donuts.
The stewardess came over and checked on me, and she asked if everything was fine and if I was going to be okay. And if
did she get you like a free blanket or something?
She got me a Coca-Cola.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I knew it was something to warm me up. But I couldn't remember what.
She was like, "Let me get you some chocolate, and do you need another Coca-Cola?" And I was like, I do. Yes, I'm thirsty. My tears. But yeah, so that happened. It was sweet. What is your number 4, sir?
Yes, sir. My number 4 is Oshinoko.
Idol
anime.
Idol anime.
Holy cow! Who thought an idol anime was gonna be on my list? And it is. And it was.
It's in your top 5.
And it's very good. It's real good.
It's in your top 5. It's that good.
It's top 5. It's that good. It's that good. It's crazy.
That is crazy.
I know why it's that good, but it's like, how? How is this anime that good, man? It's too freaking good. It doesn't deserve to be this good, and it is.
It is really that good. I mean, I think I could have probably put it higher, but there are just some shows that I enjoyed thoroughly more because I'm a stan of them. I love these shows that I have in my top 10. Oshinoko should probably have outplaced Rent a Girlfriend if I'm really thinking about it, but I still haven't finished it, so that could go up or down. Oshinoko could go up, but yeah, really, really enjoyed Oshinoko as well. Great show.
I will tell you that if we exclude the United States, which why wouldn't we, right? Nobody cares about them. If we exclude them,
screw us.
Billboard's global, excluding the United States, Idol was rank 1 for a few weeks.
Idol was rank 1.
Was rank 1. So that's the OP. It was rank 1. So it's like, yeah. I mean, not that it does play a role in the anime, in my opinion, but like, not that makes it the greatest anime, but holy cow, when you get things like that are transcending anime, people watch this thing and it has to be good. Like, it has to be. They have to make it that good to reach the heights of Idol, and they did.
High School DD is a
good.
top 5 anime of all time. Well, I don't know about that.
That's an opinion of all time.
I appreciate you, Joe. I like where your head's at. Booba.
Shout out to you, Joe.
Booba. Luckily, this is a yearly anime list, so High School DD
Thank goodness
did not come out this year. There were no extras.
It would have been on everybody's number 1 list.
I mean, Booba would have been everywhere. I mean, people are gonna be mad that we didn't talk about dog anime more on this year's show, but you know,
where's dog anime?
Yeah, dog anime. Where's it at? I couldn't tell you.
Where's it at?
I couldn't tell you. Not for me. But what I will say is,
we haven't reached rank 1 yet. So,
are you ready for rank 3?
3? Yeah, hit us.
Trace?
Yeah.
It's Frieren. It's Frieren. It's Frieren. Number 3 has got to be Frieren.
Haven't even finished it yet.
If it's not in your top 3 at this point, what are you even doing?
Disgusting.
Are you even watching anime? Are you even
Honey Bear and you put it 11th?
I mean, that's fine. That's fine. You're doing just fine over there, Honey Bear. It's okay. It's
hanging in there.
It's because the subbed is better, so I understand why it might be hard on you.
The subbed is good, man. It's so good.
Maybe it's because the subbed is like getting after you, and the dubbed is good too.
It's good.
Yeah, that just like it's. I was talking with Brance about it before I even started making my list, and he hackled me, and so did Unsealed Pants. They were like, "Yo, so Frieren's your number 1, right?" And I was like, "Well, it's probably top 5. Like Frieren's really good, but I mean, there's a couple shows that I have above it for me personally."
Well, you say that honestly. If anybody's listening to chat, drop your top. I don't care how top it is. Top 5, top 10, top 15, top 25. I don't care. Put it in there. Put it in the Discord.
Let us know. Yeah, drop it in the Discord.
I would love to see it.
Yeah, drop it in the Discord under the anime section, or start posting in the chat, honestly. If you have it handy dandy like that, we can take a look at it here too. But if you do want to join the Discord, show some love, drop us your top 15 of the 2023 anime release or shows that finished in 2023. That was the criteria. Get over there.
Episode 2023. That's it.
Yeah. Maybe we'll talk about your show on the first episode of Otaku Social Club in 2024. Coming at you next week, next Friday. Already coming back at it. That's what we do here. We don't mess around.
Yeah.
Number 3 for Honey Bear.
Just out of curiosity.
What is yours,
what
buddy?
number am I on? 3?
3. Trace.
3. We don't have to dive too much into this because we talked about it a little bit. Demon Slayer. Season 3.
Yeah.
So good. You guys know I'm an ending kind of guy. What a great ending.
Bro, what a great ending.
Holy cow.
Though.
Set us up for season 4. So
that
good.
finale was wicked.
Yeah. That ending is like, I don't know. If you're an animator out there, if you're writing these things, watch that ending and then make that your milestone. Try to reach that.
Also,
it was that good. It was
just remember, on this podcast, it's the one place where we do speak out about this very vocally, but the creator is wrong. Those sword skills are actually happening. They're not just fragments of our imaginations just to be displayed in the show. They are really making those movements happen. The dragons are being summoned. The freaking fire is coming out of Tanjiro's mouth. I do not care. I have a tattoo that depicts it.
Yeah, I don't know how they got it wrong. I mean, they wrote it. I don't know how they got it wrong. I mean, but obviously they're wrong.
Wrong.
Obviously.
They're drunk. It's fine.
It's 100% they're drunk.
Too much sake. It happens.
Yep.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah. Then they forgot about it and they're like, I guess we'll just run with it. No, go back on it. Realize you were wrong. You just admit it. We're all adults here.
Yeah. It's okay. We will
admit you're wrong.
We will welcome you with open arms.
That's right.
With arms wide open.
Go ahead and hit us with your 2, though. We don't need to stay on Demon Slayer. It's great. Go ahead and hit us with 2.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Number 2 is Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2.
Sorry.
Are you okay over there?
I had like something in my throat.
I didn't know
what did you say again?
Yo, take your cat away from the microphone for a second here. Hairballs are not necessary. Okay? And let me just repeat this again. Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen season
JJK. Okay, that's what I thought you said. Yep.
Yeah, the one where my boy Gojo Satoru has an entire freaking part all about him.
Yeah.
Shout outs to my boy.
I got the JoJo in a box pop figure.
Oh, same. I actually have it as well.
Right. Just.
Oh, that.
Pop
oh,
JoJo.
I thought you meant your pop figure of Gojo is inside the box. Oh.
Nope. Just.
We're sending you to the prison
official
realm,
pop
bro.
figure.
We're sending you to the prison realm, dude. It's official. It's official. He's going in the box, man.
Anyways, why is JJK number 2 for you, man?
I feel like I've talked about it so much this year.
Yeah.
Last week, the week before that. I feel like I can't not talk about this show. I've just enjoyed it thoroughly so much.
Is it your second favorite anime of all time? You don't have to admit it, but like it's up there. Wait, top 2, 3, 4, somewhere in that range?
Yeah, it's probably top 4 for me at this point. I mean, I do have 2 seasons now to base it off of. I have an idea, and a movie. I have an idea of what season 3 is going to look like. And if I become a filthy manga reader for it, it's got to be, because there are only 2 shows that I've read the manga thoroughly through, and 2 of those are in my top 3.
I mean, manga doesn't count for top anime.
I agree. Like I said, 2 of those shows are in my top 3 because I had to go and read them. And one of them is being animated as we speak. The other one hopefully will return from its hiatus of being made in 2011. Shout out to Hunter x Hunter. Let's get the best panels of all of manga turned into anime. I really need to see some of these fights animated that I just have to see as still frames. It's got to happen, man. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. Please let it happen. We're having a freaking relaunch of Yusuke. It means that we got to get a relaunch of Gon, right? It's got to.
Nope. This is what, our third relaunch of Gon?
Gon doesn't have
the third relaunch, because it was they already redid it.
They did a remaster, but like we need to do we got to do the continuum. It's not Copium, man. It's not Copium. Jesus.
Get him. Get him.
Don't incentivize them, HB.
Go for it.
Get him.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, this is basically it is the donut of the anime world, right? Like it's donut, man.
Can we just talk about how good Jujutsu Kaisen is, though? On a real note, I can't
Pretty
wait.
good.
I can't wait for you to get done with this season, and then for you to hop in with me and be like, "Yeah, Z-Boy, you're right. It deserved a higher rank." See, like this is kind of similar to Rent a Girlfriend, where you're like, "Yo, let me know when you finish it. I need a tweet from you describing on what your thoughts were."
Yeah, when I finish JJK, which I don't know, it's gonna be like a month for me now. But when I finish it in a month, I will write my review on whether it should or should not have been higher.
I can't wait. All
right,
let's hear your number 2, because I've talked about Jujutsu Kaisen.
Mushoku Tensei, season 2, number 2 on my list.
Number 2. Dude, my favorite part about this is before we ever made this show, before we ever started the podcast, the whole reason we started the podcast was because of this show.
Yeah, pretty much.
We had an in-depth conversation where everybody left the Discord call because we were going off.
It.
You were like, this season sucks.
But like, no, I didn't say that. But yeah, I mean, we had differing views on whether the season was good or not.
What was your reason? What was your reason for not liking it? What was the main reason? Remind me again.
All the was it the incontinence?
Yeah, it was the incompetence.
That was the main point of it. And I'm like, the main point's so much better than this.
I had to like point out a few spots for you, and then you like went back, you rewatched them, you came back for the next day, and you're like, all right, yeah, you were right. And I was like, holy shit.
Well, I still thought it was this was the
only
anime.
Hey, I didn't say that you didn't think that the incompetence was still too much. I didn't say that. But like I found a few needles. Poke some holes in your bag.
This would have been this was number 1 for me. Did you not during that conversation, you never changed my rank. The conversation with you would have never changed my rank. It actually this might have been my number 1 at that point, because this was the only show that I was watching in subbed.
Yeah, no,
I
remember.
The entire thing was subbed.
You were saying that. You were like, I'm watching it in subbed even. And we had the part where we talked about Sylvie, and you were like, man, like he's not showing any faith, blah 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 blah. And I was like, wait, go back and watch this part of the episode. It just happened.
Oh, yep.
And then you saw it, and you're like, okay, this season's a lot better. This season's a lot better than I'm giving it credit for. And then each and every single week, You did. You did.
Okay.
I'll go find it if I can. It's in our DMs. I'll scroll. It'll be a while. It'll be a while. But it's like you're just like, oh, I think I should give this season a little bit more credit. That's what I think you said. And then
that could be it.
And then like the actual shit started actually happening in the season because like we actually got there and we both were like losing our mind every week. And then there was a couple of moments again where we were like, oh, what is this? I don't disagree. I don't disagree. But it was like a character development trait, but it was a weird one to focus on.
I feel that. Yeah,
it's similar to like having Brooke always being focused on seeing panties.
True. I mean, it's more than that, but yeah, the gist is there. The basis of it is there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
It's one of those things that I'm like, man, I understand why they focused on something like this for character development. Just wasn't my cup of tea. But yeah, second greatest of all time, or of this year in bangers of seasons. Yeah, it was just that good. I think it was great. The characters are amazing. It is, yeah, I mean, it's going to go down as one of the best anime of all time. It's that good.
Yeah, I mean,
highly recommend it. So good.
Maybe we'll get back to having, you know, our mommy kitty in season 3. We'll have to see.
I do.
But
we'll see.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Maybe Roxy will get to make an appearance then too. Again, we've talked about this show in an entire episode. You should check it out if you're a fan of Mushoku Tensei. You want to know what our thoughts are, if it's the best isekai ever or not. Well, that's episode 2 of this season of Otaku Social Club, our first season ever. All right, we're rounding it out. We are rounding it out. It is time. It is time for number 1. Number one. So Honey Bear actually can't have this on his list. He has not watched this show.
I have not.
But the fact that this show got a relaunch after a 10-year hiatus, and that relaunch really put this show back on the map, made its animation so iconic and so incredible that they gave an episode to new animators every single week. It was a new set of animators. None of them were the two of the same. It was always different character or different animators. We had tons of new characters, some of the best fight scenes ever in manga, brought to life looking just like the manga, part by part. You can literally hold the panel up, look at the animation, and the shit pops off. It is Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War, Part 2, baby. Course 2, force it into my veins. Ichigo, the hero we always needed, and the one we always wanted. Holy cow, is this season so good. Dude, Honey Bear, you gotta watch it, man. You gotta see the brilliance of Tite, man. It's so good.
Tell me honestly, do I need to watch the rest of the anime? Can I just not watch it?
Yes.
Or can I just start at 1,000-Year Blood War?
You have to watch. So wherever you're at,
that's gonna hear me out.
Wherever you're at, you need to let me know, because there are parts that you can literally just skip. Like, there is filler in Bleach because it was during that age of anime where you can literally just skip an entire arc. There isn't an arc that has zero relevance to the show whatsoever, has zero relevance to 1,000-Year Blood War. So once you, like, just let me know the number on the episode you're on.
Wait, where is Bleach on? What platform is Bleach on?
It's on Hulu. It got taken off.
Hulu,
of
yeah.
Crunchyroll.
I have Hulu, don't worry.
Yeah, it's on Hulu. But yeah.
Gotcha.
The 1,000-Year Blood War is incredible, dude. It's so good. It's got peak anime moments in it. It's got one of the best soundtracks of all time. Bleach in its entirety. What is the last thing you saw in Bleach?
I haven't watched it in years.
Yeah, but like, what's the last thing you saw that you remember?
I'm pulling it up right now to see if I can remember.
Because I guessed today when I thought about it, but I couldn't remember if you, like, I guessed today when I was like asked about like how much of it you've seen, but I was like, I'm not 100% sure.
I'm in like, because they're past the, I don't know. I want to say like season 5 or 6.
So
no, that's Soul Society still, isn't it?
No, the Soul Society is like the first arc, like the second arc, because the first arc is Rukia coming to the real world, giving Ichigo his powers, turning him into a Shinigami.
I'm not looking at the arcs. I was looking at this.
You've seen seasons. Like, so Rukia has been saved, right?
Correct.
Okay, and then has Orihime left yet?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, so you're right about to get into the thick of things. You got to watch that part. That part has a huge relevance to the 1,000-Year Blood War.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on episode like 100.
Okay, there's only 400
Ish.
episodes, and you can
Yeah, I only
literally
got 300 to go.
you can skip like 70 of those.
I only have 230 episodes
There's an
to go.
entire filler arc that's like
So I
about
get to
vampires that has no relevance.
What?
Yeah, it's a filler arc. It was because they caught up to the manga and they're like, you know what? We're just gonna make some shit up, and they in fact did. They made a lot of shit up.
It's actually
It's
pretty
not
funny.
very good. Honestly, I could care less about it. It is less relevant than Skypiea. Yeah, no, it was actual. No, because Skypiea is relevant. It is like this arc that they made up is like Brand said, it was not good. It is the worst. It is a dark time in anime during these days, man. Like it was when anime was like, you know what? We'll just make stuff to make money. And like Tite's literally like writing out to his fans on his newsletter in Japan. He's like, I have no affiliation with this. This has nothing to do with me. My health is in not a good shape. I'm dying. He wasn't dying, but like, yeah.
He was dying.
Yeah, he was dying on the inside.
Dead.
He was dying on the inside. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Bleach, though. Bleach, when you get to the Hecto Mundo arc, which it sounds like you're pretty close to, is peak anime, bro. It rivals One Piece. Yeah, it's peak.
When did that come out? How old is that? What's the arc name?
Hecto Mundo came out in 2010, I believe. Or 2011.
Oh! Actually, that animation's probably still going to be pretty good.
No, the animation's still banger, bro.
Good.
Because it's still full. It's still fully drawn, and it's full body animation as well.
All right, here's my deal to you. All right, I will finish that. I will finish the old anime, the oldest of the anime, the 230 episodes, or however many I have left. Can't guarantee I'm going to get into Blood War, but I will finish old Bleach in 2024.
Dude, that would be epic. If you could
That's
do
a
that.
decent commitment,
Yeah, no,
right?
if you could do that, that would be epic. Because, like I said,
Decent
when
commitment.
you get to a part where you're like, all right, this seems like not like it makes any sense. Like you can just literally like screen share it with me, and I'll be like, yo, skip this entirety. And I'll be like, 70 episodes just gone. And you'll be like, oh, dude, we're into this some sick stuff now. And I'll be like, yeah. And then you'll be like, okay, yeah, this old style animation ain't so bad, brother. And I'll be like, I know, man. I was trying to tell you. Bro, I used to run out of high school. I didn't drive yet, right? I'd run out of class. I'd be running home. I'm trying to get there faster. I couldn't get there fast enough. I sprained my ankle. I was Peter Griffin on the ground.
Peter Griffin.
And then I'd be like, it's okay. The ankle sprain isn't that bad. I gotta get home. I gotta see this episode. I gotta see Ichigo power up, dude. Super Saiyan Goku, that's a myth. Ichigo as a
big myth.
Oh god, I almost spoiled it. But yeah, so yeah, you gotta get there, man. You gotta get to the part that I almost just spoiled for you. It's iconic. Just know when you meet this guy Grimjow,
myth.
Shit really pops off.
Huge myth. Anywho.
Yeah.
Let's see if I get there. I should. We'll see how long it takes me to get there.
Yeah,
I'll keep everybody updated.
If I will say, chat is right on this one. One Piece still has old style of animation, except for the like 3 episodes in an entire arc where their budget is just like, this is where we put all the money.
That's not true,
bro. Dude? 10-15 has more money in it than almost any other episode in the entire Wano arc.
No. That's not what I'm saying is true. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it doesn't have the old style of anime.
Okay. I guess when I say that is I'm
sense.
saying like it's not like UFO tables style of animation. It's more.
I mean,
it's not like Mappa.
There's anime. You guys can I don't know the different styles of animation. But if it looks old, it looks old.
Okay,
right?
no. So Bleach never looks old. It doesn't look like it. You're not going to see it look like early phases.
I started Bleach again and did not want to watch it because of the animation.
Like seasons 1 and like season 1 has similarities to like some of the Naruto stuff back in the day. Some of the.
Yep, I don't think I'd watch Naruto now.
Fair enough.
That's fair. Yeah, we'll see. All right, but I committed to it. So I will definitely watch it in 2024.
All I got to say about the Looney Tune take is that was meant to happen. That's all I got to say on that. That was actually a thing that was supposed to happen in the show. As
Looney Tunes.
Oda is a huge Looney Tunes fan.
I didn't know that actually.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, let's ride into my number 1.
Your number 1.
One Piece.
Oh.
The Wano arc.
Oh.
Now I know this is gonna be different for the two of us, right? Because you watch subbed, I watch dubbed.
Right.
So for me this year, for you this year, you got
Gear 5.
50 episodes.
Ish. Yeah. About 50 episodes
like
come out a year.
200 episodes this year.
Oh, because you like they were just catching up.
Because they caught up, right?
Yeah.
So I haven't seen a lot of the big stuff, but I got a lot of One Piece
What
this
number
year.
are you on right now?
1036 is
I gotta see
where the dubbed
exactly
is right now.
Where that is, because I gotta know what you're seeing. Like I gotta know what I can finally. I know like you've actually had more spoilers come out for you, so like you're
we don't need to talk spoilers, but yeah, but you can get the in your mind, you can get the mental.
Yeah, I just gotta
see
exactly where you're at. 1036.
So this year started before Wano. Just for dubbing. So I've seen 100% of Wano came out for me this year, which is pretty cool. That they've released so much of that, and so that is the reason why it's my number one. It's just the sheer volume of it. I didn't have to wait for things. They're releasing it like mad. It was for a long time now. It's been every week-ish or 2 weeks. Maybe every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, it's 12 episodes, which is a ridiculous amount of content for them to be releasing at a time. And so it's been pretty cool this year. It's been the best year of One Piece for me. Just being able to catch up, watch the things that I've only seen in sub, and it was kind of a renewal of One Piece for me this year. Dub fans kind of fall off a little bit, or you just started watching subbed. I never did. I got into other things, still loved One Piece, and then yeah, this year last year it started, but this year they buckled down, got to watch so much, and it was pretty hype.
Bro,
pretty
you
fun.
still have so much
Shout
hype
to the team.
stuff to happen for you.
Oh yeah, and I'm 100% spoiled for pretty much all of it. I've watched a lot of the subbed already, a lot of the hype scenes in subbed already.
So like you've seen all your fight scenes, like all your big fight scenes?
Yeah, pretty much. Like I mean, obviously there's going to be some that like I haven't seen because it's just fight. It's like the next 20 episodes is just banger after banger, right? So there's going to be some that I haven't seen, but 100% spoiled for it. But I'm excited. I'm excited to actually get to watch it through and being able to have that much and watch the actors and actresses put that much work into getting caught up has been really cool.
Yeah,
it's been such a good year for it.
Man.
Huge shout out to them.
You have so much epicness coming up. Like when you watch 1071 for the first time, dude.
But don't even think about that. Think about the amount of epicness that I would have missed out on if the crew didn't buckle down and put that much work in the last.
No, I agree. Sorry, I was
so
just like,
much work.
I was remembering everything I just watched, and like because I took a little break too, right?
200 episodes this year.
I just caught up, right going into TFTCon, so I just caught up.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got caught up at the beginning of this month.
Just made it,
and now I'm there, and now I am past it because I'm reading it now. And man, what we have coming is so sick.
Yep.
But I'll leave that as a spoiler-free thing. But man, is it good. Man, is it good. Our lists were really good. I'm actually really happy with them. You have a solid list, dude. It wasn't all shonen from either of us, which I'm impressed with because we both love shonen so much. But we both had a lot of crossovers. So for all of our crossovers, have you been doing some averaging over there?
Yes, sir. I actually have the list somewhat set here. Let me see if I can.
So our number one, I already know what our number one has to be, right?
Do you?
Well, doesn't it have to be, doesn't Vinland Saga trump everything else because of its numbers? Or did One Piece? I guess maybe One Piece got there because you have it 1 and I have it 7. So
let me see how this looks if I just try. Oh, that does not look great. That does not look good at all. I'm not gonna draw. You know what? I'll throw that in, and then you can have the bad look of it. It looks terrible. So for those of you who don't know what we did, throughout this, we talked about the anime we liked, what we didn't like about them, what we did like about them, and we ranked them. And so we went top 1 through 15, and then our honorable mentions. So what we're trying to say with it. So my number 1 was One Piece. And so One Piece for me got a 1. So, but One Piece for our boy Z-Boy was number 7. So One Piece got a grand total score of 8.
And these are like
So
golf
that
scores, right?
Yep. So that 8 got put in there, and it is the lowest scores are then the top for us. So in order, I'm gonna go with our first one, and we can release this. I'll get a nice writer for it. For our number 1 though, Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is the combined total greatest season of anime in 2023, according to Otaku Social Club.
I'll take it. Allow it.
Number 2, we have to break a tie here. We don't have any way to break tiebreakers, so we're just going to talk through it. Number 2 is a tie between One Piece and Mushoku Tensei at 8 points. So Demon Slayer had 7. I ranked it a 3. You ranked it a 4. And then One Piece, I had 1. You had 7. And Mushoku Tensei, I had 2, and you had 6. So that puts us at 8 total.
Doesn't Mushoku...
How do we break that tie?
Wait,
How do you want to break it?
Where's yours at on Mushoku Tensei?
Mushoku Tensei for me was 2, and yours was 6.
2 and 6, and then 1 and 7. Oh man, those are like
2 and 6, 1 and 7.
Yeah, best way to break the tie. 1 second.
Yeah, how do you want to break it?
Yeah, 1 second. Hey,
I mean, we can just like.
Hey Siri, flip a coin. Wait, we didn't pick any. Okay, we're gonna do this again. Heads is heads is One Piece, and tails is Mushoku Tensei. Hey Siri, flip a coin. It's tails this time.
No, see, yeah, can we get it on the screen? Can you throw it on the screen? Put it over your face. We don't need your face.
Yeah. Okay.
Give me the suspense if you can get it.
One sec.
Flip
I'm
the
just
coin,
like,
man.
I'm getting rid of anything that might be like personal. Okay. Hey Siri, flip a coin. Flip a coin.
No coin flipping today. Wait. It's tails. Who is tails? Mushoku Tensei. So Mushoku Tensei is number 2.
Man, that was scuffed. But that's what the stream's all about, is being a scuffed stream. That's part of the Z-Boy brand.
Absolutely. All right, so we got, let me just write these down. So we got Demon Slayer. And then after that, Mushoku Tensei.
Very
and
nice.
One Piece.
One Piece was good. One Piece was fire.
So then next, at the number 4 spot, we have Vinland Saga.
Nice.
Coming out with 10 points.
Nice.
So a 5 and a 5.
Love that. Vinland Saga, looking great. Vinland Saga was just so good. All right, next up, I'm just going to let you keep going. Free fire it.
Next up, okay, we have another tiebreaker. This one you might want to break. I kind of want to just let you break it. JJK and Frieren at 14 points apiece. Who's going up there?
Frieren.
Who's taking it, man? Frieren's up there?
Yeah. I think as animation, because of the restraints and like crazy deadline and stuff like that, and honestly just the character development and the characters in general and the story that's being told, the fact that Frieren is even like on your list because I know you're a big finale guy. Yeah, I think Frieren takes the cake for me there.
It's too good, man. It's just too good.
Frieren might be one of the best animes ever made. I'll just say that right now.
It's really freaking good. Yeah. So we got Demon Slayer, Mushoku Tensei, One Piece, Vinland Saga, Frieren, JJK. That rounds out 6. Number 7, Oshinoko.
Oshinoko.
Number 7 out there. Yep, what a good one.
Yes.
Shocker to both of us, but not a shocker, if you will.
True.
We both knew it was going to be there, but the beginning of the year, if you told me, hey, an idol anime is going to be in your top list, no chance. Another tie here. And this is a really fun tie, which I think we have to, I think there is a specific way we have to break this one. My Hero Academia at 18 points. And then how we did this was if one of us did not have it on the list, then we put it at 17 points, 1 point below our honorable mentions, just to kind of make it even. You had Bleach at your number 1. So my 17 plus your 1 puts Bleach tied at 18 with My Hero Academia.
Okay.
Wait, what do you, I think we have to put Bleach up, right? Because it's your number one.
I think so, right? I mean, also it's
That's
just
the only realistic way to do it.
Didn't Bleach give freaking Itadori the legs to walk? Let's just be honest, man. I mean, without
Here
Ichigo, I mean, without Ichigo, I mean, would there even be an Itadori, dude? I mean, without Ichigo, is there even an Itadori Yuji, dude? Like, come on.
Listen, man, it was the worst of the big three.
Oh, okay, that's a
still a big three, but hey, it was the worst of
that is steep. That's
the worst of the goats.
That's a steep claim, my friend. You got to watch it before you can make those kind of statements.
It's not even it's correct.
I mean, in terms of sales, you got me there. Factual, it is.
The correct statement.
My guy took a hiatus, dude. Okay, Oda's never taken a hiatus.
You're like, oh, it's one of the greatest of the goats. How dare it? All right.
It's like the Dan Marino of anime, dude. Which is pretty damn good.
That it is. It's you can't argue, man. I mean, when it's got that longevity, it was part of the big three. It's got to be good.
It is in fact part, not it was. It's still they are still the big three.
True. Okay.
Speaking of the big three, go watch our episode that talks about that. Whew. Banger.
Number 10. Potentially finishing out our list, depending on how we want to do it. A little sad it made it in here. Not really. Attack on Titan, number 10. What do you think about that? I feel like it was a little bit lower on our list. I didn't think it was actually going to make it there.
I'm surprised, but at the same time, like, not surprised, because I mean, it's still peak anime. I mean, season 1 was one of the best seasons of anime probably ever made. And then it kind of started.
Yeah, we're not talking about season 1.
Yeah, you're right. We're talking about the finale, and the finale was good too. It just took us like 12 years to get here. No big deal, man. I'm
True.
Like, I was like 21 when it started, and I'm like 31 now. So, that's 12, True. Right? Basically.
It is pretty far down there. Our list starts to jump off a little bit. It goes from the tie at 18 to Attack on Titan at 22.
Jeez, yeah, that's a big fall off.
So decent fall off there. That's a 4-point swing.
That's a big fall off.
Yeah, and to round it out, do you want to do top 15? Or you want to just go keep it at top 10?
We can just keep it at top 10 there. I mean,
let me give you our quick honorable mentions. Though.
Just hit him with it.
Spy Family was next. Eminence and Shadow, Hell's Paradise, Rent a Girlfriend, and Shield Hero Season 3 round out our honorable mentions.
Rounding it out. This is our first episode that's ever reached almost a 2-hour spot, and it's the finale. We'll probably keep them like this in the long run. Who knows, man? We'll let you know. We try to keep it to an hour typically, but these chaos episodes, they're kind of fun. They're a little less edgy for me and Honey Bear to make, where we're not kind of nipping at each other's toes when we're trying to discuss on how to make our topic.
I got roasted today.
By who?
Chat.
I got roasted. They said hopium to me, bro. But I will say, chat was loving our takes, man. This has probably been my favorite episode we've shot. Not even going to lie about it. Being able to just free fire animes, do a list style episode. Let us know how you liked it in the Discord, on Twitter. You can hit us both up over there. I'm ZBoyWonder on Twitter. That is TR Honeybear on Twitter over there. We'll maybe have a little bit of a bloop, 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 bloop. And those things will be in the description on the YouTube, which should be up this weekend for both last week's episode and this week's episode. The holiday does have us a little behind. And, well, this definitely didn't help with that either. That's just kind of how it is. Honey Bear.
My bad. I keep giving thumbs up to the camera.
It's fine, man. You're roasting me, man. You're roasting me. It's I get it, bro.
It's the unintentional roast.
Yeah, dude. You're just like oh yeah, thumbs up, and I'm like thumbs up.
Yeah, it just every time I do it, I'm like tears in the chat for Z-Boy.
I mean, dude, the best part was, you ready for this? While I'm sitting there bleeding out, eating my fondue dinner with my family, my girlfriend goes, I'm going to go grab the Christmas hat. And then you got to hold your thumb up for the picture that's now our emote in our study group Discord.
You'll love to see it.
Yep, we can all thank Aurora for that. Yeah, nice. Yep. My demise is her surprise.
Didn't our boy CLE make that
emote
too?
Yeah. I mean, dude, they
just added you.
Yeah, he just got me good. He got me good. Do we got anything left to talk about before we end off the last episode of 2023, the finale?
Yes, absolutely. Make sure you guys tune in for next week's episode. We got some fun stuff planned for next week's
Maybe a
episode.
special guest.
You are here.
Maybe a special
Maybe
guest.
a special guest. Yeah, make sure you guys are here for that. Should be a good one. One for the record books.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm gonna actually send you guys off with a little bit of some music because we'll never hear this song again. It's over. It's the finale. It aired. He can't hear it, but it's the opening for Jujutsu Kaisen opening 4. 07's in the chat to 2023. Happy New Year. I'm Z-Boy Wonder. I'm flying out. Sayonara. That's Honey Bear. We had an epic year, and we'll see you guys in 2024. Peace.
Peace out, everybody.